Hey folks, Scott Jeff here. Let's talk about cannibalization of classroom programs by online programs when an institution launches them. This is related to the issue of whether online programs are designed to broaden an institution's reach or actually just bring in a new audience within the institution's existing reach. At the beginning of time, online programs were indeed a way that institutions could broaden their reach, extend their reach considerably, because they were so few and far between, particularly when an institution had a very unique program or was in a place that was known for a certain thing, i.e., let's think of like Vermont or Colorado offering environmental sciences programs where they had become well known for those issues. Um, but here's how I talk about these issues on a campus. First, we used to talk about the number of online students, the percent that were residing within 100 miles. We're down to we have to talk about that within 50 miles because I'm looking at the data right here. I have it in front of me, and we are at 18% of online students in our national study last year at RNL that indicated that they were living more than 50 miles away from the institution in which they were enrolled or planning to enroll. They are also, by the way, looking at many institutions. The data say last year that only 1/3 were looking at a single institution. So they're local, and you're competing with other local institutions and these were online students. So there's two factors. Now here's a third factor to counter the cannibalization issue. When we asked online students whether they would be likely or will they enroll in a classroom version of a program if they could not find an online version that they liked or met their needs, only about 1/3, as a matter of fact, it was 32% of online students said that they would in fact enroll in a classroom version. Now, what am I getting at with these data? That is it's hard to ask online students about the issue of cannibalization in any other way. But what we are finding here with 32% is that yes, 32% of online students may have enrolled in your classroom program if you didn't have an online, but otherwise they liked them. All the rest that of the 100%, in excess almost to 80%, if you had an online version of your program, those would be new students that never would have considered your classroom program. That is an important statistic, and it's one that I bring up again and again when I'm talking with folks on campus that are concerned about cannibalization. Yes, there is a little bit. You might lose a third of your classroom enrollment to online, maybe, probably not. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 20%, maybe. But you are going to gain far more students than you are going to lose from your classroom programs. And here's my last word on the subject. We can't be worried about that anymore. We have to be doing what the student needs, expects, and demands because they are just going to go elsewhere. As one of my great friends that leads instructional design once said to a client, you not having an online program is not going to make a student enroll in your classroom program. It is going to make them go elsewhere, perhaps to an institution of lower quality than the type of program that you folks could build yourselves because you're a high quality, high class institution. Anyway, thoughts for a Friday. Hope you're all well. Take care. Leave me a comment below.